Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who've been watching my videos, you know I love a little bit of controversial topic. I love a little bit of arguments. I love fighting. I can't even lie. I love fighting with people over the internet. It's good fun. I love triggering people. So today, oh boy, today we're going to be getting into toxic masculinity versus toxic femininity. And we're going to be going head to head, watching some clips. We're going to be discussing it. We're going to be reacting to it. And oh boy, is it going to be a juicy one. But before we get into that, I'm going to need you guys to smash that like button and hit that subscribe button, plus the notification bell to keep track of all my videos coming out in the future. And with all that stuff being said and done and out the way, let's get into the video. What's the celebration?
I'm officially primary custodian of the kids. What about the child support? That's it?
Oh. Oh, okay.
Tony, that's crazy. Why?
Oh, shit.
Are you kidding me?
Well, that turns sour quick.
This financial burden with my children is on me? This is up.
Well, ain't that about a bitch? See, she was all happy with the divorce, and she was got to live that single hoe life and take half of his shit, probably the house, half of his pension, everything. She was about to take half of all that shit. But then all of a sudden, it all went sour, didn't it, ladies and gentlemen? Because she found out, probably by her reaction, that she's not getting as much financial support for the kids as she thought she was going to get. So now she has to be a single mother. She can't live that whole life. She can't go on girls' holidays. She can't go out with her girlies and get drunk and do all that fucking single hoe shit. And now she has to be a mother. And, frankly, a little bit of justice in the situation. Not a full amount of justice. I don't really agree with the way the marital system works and certainly the way divorce works. But, a little bit of justice there. It was nice to see her cry a little bit. And also, I'm very happy for the guy, because I don't even know the guy, I don't even know what he looks like, but evidently, he can do a lot better.
No, that shit has to be at least $500,000.
$500,000 for a wedding ring? That's unrealistic. You could buy a house with $500,000.
I'm not doing this shit for funsies. Like, I don't want a realistic man. I don't want, like, standard expectations. Like, I need Bill Gates. I need, like, billionaires. Like, I don't want to be with somebody where they can't just go out, buy a Lambo, buy a Bugatti, buy a Pagani, and it debt their bank account. You know what I mean? Like, I need to be with someone like Dubai rich. Because if they're not Dubai rich, then you're not.
Peasants.
So, yeah, peasants. Yeah. So $500,000, or I'm not even considering.
I think I speak for a lot of men out there when I say, thank fuck we can't afford that. She really ain't shit. Like, what is she bringing to the table? She's, I don't know. She just seems to be demanding a whole lot. Shit. I can't afford it. And not to mention the fact she's asking for a guy with incredible earning potential, which is fine. But she's not even giving other people a chance. Like, what if her person is on that minimum wage thing? What if her person is a McDonald's worker, or, you know, works as an engineer, or works as a plumber, or has a trade, or has to work all the time and all the hours, and she's not even willing to support that guy? She's willing to demand. She has a $500,000 wedding ring, but still wants to, you know, be able to divorce him and take half his shit if she wants to. I'm sorry. Marriage and stuff nowadays is a liability for a male. There's just nothing tempting about it. Like, she's not $500,000 standard. You know what I mean? And I've seen her boyfriend. He is not earning even close to $500,000, let alone blowing that kind of money on a wedding ring. I'm sorry. She's just unrealistic, and she's going to die alone. And the saddest part of this is, in a world like the one we live in right now, she's not alone in her mindset or her standards. And I'm sorry, it's just going to be a massive shame on the female population eventually. It's going to come to head.
A woman said this to me. A woman said, most women are closer to a mental breakdown than you possibly believe, day by day. I was like, really? She goes, yeah, and that's what I love about my husband. He makes me feel happy and secure and safe. If I'm starting to have a problem, I know I go to him and he makes me feel safe. He's my rock. I don't believe it's a woman's job to be emotionally stable. They're better than men at a lot of things, women are. But it's our job to be emotionally stable. Women are better than us at certain things. We're better at other things. And that's why as a team, we're so powerful. To sit and pretend we're all the same the whole way through, then why do we even need each other?
Now, personally, I know there's a lot of people who don't agree with Andrew Tate and some of the things that he says. So I'm going to take Andrew Tate out of the equation and just really focus on what he's just said. He said, women are important and men are important. We are two halves of the same circle. I don't believe it works without each other. But I know on the flip side of stuff, if she has a standard, like a woman has a man who needs to be a certain type of height, needs to be earning a certain amount of money, needs to be doing this, that, and the other, and if those standards aren't met, she won't even look in a guy's direction. And if she is dating a guy and then realizes that he's not all he's cracked up to be, her girlfriends will be like, oh yeah, go girl, break up with his ass, do this, that, and the other. It is okay for a woman to have standards. It is also okay and very valid for a man to have standards. And if a woman doesn't meet up to those standards, a man is well within his right to let her go. The same way a woman is well within her right to let a man go. That door swings both ways, ladies and gentlemen. You can't be mad at one or the other because they have standards. Women can't do the things that they do without males, and males can't do the things that they do without females. I believe we are totally equal. I'm all for equality. But can we do equal things, the same things? I don't believe we can. I don't believe women can live without men and men can live without women. I just don't believe it's possible. There is a reason why men are jobs like engineers and women are jobs like nurses, because women care for human life. Men care more for the things, the infrastructure, the things that make other things work. Technology is needed and it's massively important and it's the way we live. I think women look after humans more. They have that loving touch. They have that, they care about people. Whereas men, they care about security. They make things work. And I think that's where it's massively important.
Why are men so afraid to approach women these days?
Me too.
Well, I think there's obviously the fear of rejection in there too. It's not just me too, right?
Oh, certainly.
Men, there are a lot of insecure men out there that really don't want to face the possibility of rejection, so they will never put themselves out there. But then again, on the other side, women need to learn how to reject men without being rude to them and having some grace about it. Like that's kind of a lost art, is rejecting someone in a generous way.
Yeah, I 100% agree. A lot of men will have the experience of going up to a girl and it's like, it can be pretty brutal, the ways in which men get rejected. Certainly in like a party type environment, if there's alcohol involved, even a guy who like in a very polite way goes up to a girl, like when alcohol is involved, people can be very obnoxious and brutal. And also with social media, men are also scared of like, they don't want to come off like a creep, not just in that moment, but then like if the girl goes and tells all her friends, oh, this guy came up to me and approached me and I don't know, so.
She could record you, yeah.
Honestly, the world is a scary place. It really is a scary world that we're living in. Because a guy can't approach someone because the success rate of it is so low nowadays, that shit's just not even worth doing. I very rarely approach women nowadays. If I'm in the gym or something, most of the time I've got like a hat on, and I keep my head down, and I get on with what the fuck I need to do, and then I get the fuck out of there. I ain't really got the time. Obviously, if there's a friend in there, like, I'll go say hey, but I ain't trying to flirt with none of y'all women, I'm sorry.
You want to split it?
Yeah, I'll pay half, you pay half.
Do we split the mortgage?
Well,
Do we split the car outside?
no.
Who pays the T-Mobile bill?
You do.
You have your cute little job, pay the cute little bill. This isn't fair.
You really want me to pay for all of
You
it?
want me to pay for everything and make investments for us and worry about our future? How about you take care of something? I think that's only fair.
Dude, for real, if you're broke, just say that. Like, I agree with some things, like, to make a point about it in a restaurant, I think is a bit is a bit OTT for me. I don't believe that is a manly thing to do. Just cover the bill and then discuss it after. If there's no reason to make a public thing about it, you know what I mean? Like, if he genuinely has an issue because he's paying the bills and the mortgage and this, that, and the other, and he's now going for a meal with her and doesn't want to pay and decides to make a big scene about it, I think that's a bit out of order, man. And at the end of the day, if he can't afford it, he shouldn't be out on a meal. That's just how it is. If he couldn't cover it and then deal with the situation later, I don't believe he should even be out on a meal, period. Like, if you can't afford your share or her share, then you shouldn't be out there, man. Right then, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have to leave it there. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of controversy with everything I've just said. And frankly, if you guys want to leave anything in the comments, you're more than welcome to. But I thank you all for watching, and I thoroughly hope you enjoyed that just as much as I did. I've been RatedR. Please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Please take care, and peace.